Hola, hola, meine Leute, willkommen to our sexy, beautiful YouTube session. Hope you're all doing well this wonderful summer, this wonderful day, evening, wherever you are on this beautiful planeto. What would I like first from you guys is if you can please give me some feedback if the video is okay, if the sound is okay. I'll also check it quickly. My face was missing. I knew there was something off. Okay, so now my ugly face is here. Something, hope you're well. Polo, welcome. Storm, yo. Yeah, okay, the face is there. Now I would like to see if the video is okay. That's the one thing I'm mostly interesting. I mean, the sound, the video, let's go. Video looking good and sounding good. And here NSCR crypto, NS crypto legend. Welcome. There's my handsome man, Kamal. Hello, here I am, man. Yeah, hope you're all doing well. I know I am being a little bit busy these days. I mean, busy. You could say I was chilling out on the beach. Took a few days off, went down to the sea, to the beach, and really relaxed. And yeah, that's what you need time to time, every month, few days, go and just delete everything and just be calm and happy. Take your wife out and enjoy your time together. Oh, Polo trades. Yeah. Smash up the like button, guys. Yes, that's a valid point, Polo. Guys, if you like the content so far, if you like what we are doing, again, this is every Wednesday. Me and Michael are doing it each week. Sometimes me, sometimes Michael. And yeah, if you like it, smash up the likes, guys. Smash up the likes so we can get a larger circle of people that are watching us. But yeah, that's it. I think we can start, guys. If you have any ideas, I mean, any questions, any ideas on Bitcoin that you want to share, or maybe want me to give you an opinion, or maybe the community to give you an opinion, let us know. Oh, that's it. Yeah. I'm gonna start the session on our beautiful V5, guys. Yeah, so I think V4 expires really soon. So I hope you'll be all coming here up to our V5 MMT. Really slick, really good modifications on any side that you want, from coloring to themes, you name it, guys. Like, you have it all here now. We know there are still a couple of small fixes, but as you know, Anthony is pushing every day all the fixes. So yeah, just keep up with the bug reports, and everything else is pretty much like 99% everything is working. So I hope you're happily enjoying V5. I know I am. Really smooth, really fast. You can modify everything you want, so yeah, that makes me really happy. So yeah, we're gonna start off. Afternoon, Darren does things. Hello my man, welcome to the session. Again, guys, if you have any questions during the session, if you don't understand something, let me know. But yeah, as always, what I like to check out is the weekly time frame, and then go lower and lower, because I also have to prepare myself. So we had a nice, beautiful trade yesterday, a beautiful shortino that I mentioned. Let me just check it out where I posted this. Yeah, so this was basically what we had here. Pretty awesome. 12-hourly order block, main short, put on control, looking for a bounce. It happened vice versa. That's something I don't put that much pressure on. So any of these areas that touch, I'm glad. we had the range point of control, we had the 1 hourly order block above us. So yeah, in the end, you saw how this played out. 1 hourly order block, pretty nice. The next area I was looking for was the high volume region, and this one we are clearly below currently. So we are currently below the high volume zone, and this is maybe potentially crucial for me to look for a backtest. Once you, same as stacked imbalances, I don't know if you use those guys, but same as stacked imbalances. So I'm gonna give you an example, maybe if I can find it quickly. But for example, here we have selling stacked imbalances. So if price comes above those selling imbalances and sweeps them and creates buying imbalances, that's usually a reversal thing. That then once you backtest those buying imbalances, usually the trend reverses and price goes the other direction. Similar is, again, nothing is 100%, but similar is with high volume nodes. So here you had a nice high volume area, you came down to that region, created another high volume region, you went below the high volume region. This is a potential idea for a backtest. So this is just quickly what I can see here is looking for that potential backtest of the point of control, the 4 hourly one, and backtesting the high volume region, and then potentially going lower. But if we again flip this area, then gladly looking for continuation up. But in my opinion, we'll probably go lower just from the structure here. But again, we have to check everything out. Let me just check the news events. What do we have here other than Trump babbling on and on about the war every day? No. Oh, we have something. FOMC meeting is today. Wunderbar, wunderbar. We had FOMC, we have in 2 hours. Oh, nice, nice, cool. FOMC. Oh. So maybe 2 hourly idea, as I mentioned, come a little bit like create those steps and then go elevator, bye-bye, you go down. So this is the idea for now, but you have to check everything out. Just give me a second, guys. Okay, good. Everything is good. Stream is okay. Cool. Still. Oh yeah, weekly. The weekly, as I mentioned, we have here below, but this is really this is just really critical. This is the next weekly gap that we have here below. So this is the 43K. 47K. This region is really important for me if you really go lower, but let's leave that for now. I'm going to focus just on the current range, what we have. So 3-day order blocks. We already had the 3-day order block here, just nicely back tested. This is kind of it. Daily, from the daily side, what we have here is basically you have a daily imbalance that's being created. Horizontal line. So we have this daily gap. Now, will this be created? We have FOMC. FOMC can do whatever like it can. So price can do around FOMC, can do this and quickly just reverse everything in one day. So I'll just leave this here as the daily imbalance, so we just know it's there for additional confluence. But other than that, lower below us, we don't have any daily imbalances. So FEGs, I mean, depends on how you want to call them. I call them the candle imbalances. 12 hourly order blocks. No, I don't see them. We had here 12 hourly order block, pretty nicely back tested. 8 hourly, no, also 8 hourly here, nicely back tested. I don't see anything still developed. 6 hourly, we have a 6 hourly order block. Now this might provide a little bounce, but honestly, the structure here was just kind of ugly. If this candle, first candle, was a little bit low, just the body size was a little bit bigger than the order block candle size, that would give me a little bit more. I would have bigger balls to take this trade, but now I'm just gonna leave this as it is. We'll see if we have some confluence additionally with that. What we also created was a nice small 4 hourly order block. It is ugly, it is small, I don't like the wick down, but it is a valid 4-hourly order block, we have a valid daily imbalance here. Oh, sorry. We have a valid daily imbalance. Gonna save this 2-hourly order block we had here. This was already nicely back tested. Price is slowly grinding down. 1-hourly. No, nothing. 30-minute, also pretty empty. 30 minutes, 50 minutes, no. But that's the lowest that I'm gonna go, honestly. 15 minutes is enough. Yeah. So honestly, from the order block wise, these are the two that I'm currently interested in: 6-hourly and the 1-hourly, 4-hourly that we have above. Let's check out the range. What is with our volume in this range? Fixed, yeah. Well, I created all the layouts, most of the layouts that I used on V4. So if anybody wants any of these templates, I mean the ones that I use the most, I will also publish them later on. I have to put in a little bit of those modifications still, but if you want to find the templates, just goes here to indicators. Not indicators, sorry. You have here, forgot about where I can choose temp. Sorry, here, manage. You can go to manage templates, go to community, and just type in my nickname, Netso, and you will see all the layouts, templates, workspaces, basically available for everybody. You can use them for favorites, and then you'll have it instantly shown on here, where you have all the workspaces. So locally with liquidity SFP of 612 is local long. I'm looking at bar that zone from 62 down to 60. I think still is 59. 60k2 down to, yeah, that would be kind of in that zone. SFP of 612. So you're looking at this SFP. I'm a little bit skeptical about this one, but yeah, I mean, if you have a plan, man, trade it. Don't listen to me. You have also volume profile. So the fixed range volume profile also has now aggregation, if you did not know. So this is really nice. This is also something I wanted. Then we have this, will be 5k. Yeah, I'm gonna go to 8k. Better. So yeah, here we have that kind of previous range point of control. Now, as you can see, the point of control shifted right at the daily imbalance zone, right where we had also the 4-hourly order block. So this is really nice. So the point of control did shift. Was the crucial support area. You did try to range and hold that point of control as support, but yeah, you still didn't. Yeah, Monday low wick. Yeah, I get it. But honestly, with the amount, like, I mean, you are below the point of control. You are closing some higher time frame candles. I still think we go a little bit lower after that. Value area high has been back tested. Maybe the next scenario is to back test value area low, a little deviation, maybe a wick below value area low into our 6-hourly order block, then back. Then maybe we can go out of this range probably. But the idea, maybe you get a SFP here. I would love tomorrow, so that we have that 4-hourly, so that we have the daily imbalance. Backtest the 4-hourly order block, come back here, range, SFP, and then potentially move out of this range. So this would be my preferred scenario, honestly. Standard, let's check out the delta. So you can see, yeah, where the most negative delta was around the value area low. So I think we will chop around the value area low a little bit, potentially get that SFP of that mini range if we get that range. And then look for that potential long. That would be kind of awesome. Oh, sorry. Okay, what do we still have here? So these are just some basics. I don't know. Maybe some guys for you, this is maybe boring, but no matter how much you use Orderflow or some advanced stuff, the main focus that you will always need is like just the candle context, the price action context, mark out your levels, and then go step by step, check out indicators, and then at the end you check out Orderflow for additional context. But your main play is on the price action chart, and then you compile those additional confluences. So if this is for somebody boring, for me it's not, because this is like 60-70% of your trade, and context will be done looking at candlestick charts. So let me check out here candles. We have some sort of, no, we don't have anything here. We had here this. I think this was backtested. No, this is not. But certainly if you use something like this, certainly you had the backtest, something like this here below. But we don't have anything like that. I don't have any new trend lines I would use, honestly. Nah. I would not use any trend lines, yeah. Volume profiles. Okay, naked point of controls, no naked point of control here, a little bit of volume, not really amazing. You have a naked point of control here. So we have at that 6 hourly, you had the last naked point of control for the downside. Basically in between here, you don't have any massive naked volume. Then as I mentioned, monthly VWAP, weekly VWAP is still above. That's why tomorrow this would be maybe a perfect backtest. You have the weekly VWAP, you have the 4 hour, you have the daily imbalance to fill out. Oof, a lot of confluence for this short, but we need to close below the monthly. So this is the blue line. We need to close below the monthly VWAP and range, maybe wick down, get that Monday low as you mentioned. Darren does things. Maybe get an SFP, go back up to the 4 hourly, come back lower to the 6 hourly. This would be the perfect idea. So we have additional confluences, monthly VWAP, so volume is on our side. If somebody still does not use my indicator, daily high lows, it basically anchors your VWAP to the high and the low of today's, basically today's session. So here you had today's high, where instantly the anchor was anchored, I mean the VWAP. And look at this, guys, one tap, pretty perfect. If you checked out the daily anchor VWAP, so this yellow line is the daily VWAP, you can see you never touched it. So you would miss this trade. Here also, the red line, so the anchored, so my anchored indicator touched the line. So the price touched the VWAP, anchored VWAP, but the daily VWAP was not touched. So a lot of people probably got, that are trading these monthly, weekly, daily anchored VWAPs, are probably, I mean, have probably missed the trade. But if you use this, which is for me more accurate for the current day, you would have like really nice to good shorts. No, from today's highs, from today's lows. Okay, nice. Maybe a potential backtest here before going lower, but I will not trade that anymore. Then we got the key levels, weekly, daily open, especially. You also have the monthly open here below. It's honestly quite naked. You created that monthly open and the quarterly open, and you basically just ranged a little bit for a few hours and then went away. Usually quarterly opens, usually price tends to trade around quarterly opens often. Usually it does not happen. You have a quarterly open and then the whole month or the whole quarter goes by without another tap from another day of that quarterly. So I think this might be quickly backtested monthly open, probably maybe this week. So again, depends on context. If we start to reclaim the point of control of the range, which we know is around the daily imbalance, around the 4 hourly. So if you do this, nice impulse, nice volume, limit protecting here, CVD going mad bullish, I won't think about this plan anymore. I don't care about this plan. I will change my plan and look for the long. But we need to get those We need to get the shift in volume, basically in the whole market structure. Could you add an option for bands on daily high-low anchory? Yes, I can do that. I can do it. I'll just write it up. Give me a second. Just have to write this down. Okay. Written down, storm. All good. Let's check out over here. Okay. What is this? The fuck? Okay. We can continue, meine Leute. We can continue. Key levels. Then we have also my indicators for ugly, for hourly. I mean, depends on what you want from which time frame. I just use the 4 hourly, which is more convenient for me. I have almost 5% of wick, so if you want, you have all the documentation here. What it is, you just hover around the question mark. This is also an indicator I created. So nice, beautiful 4 hourly ugly candle closes and opens. So okay, what do we have? We have here one below, which I would love to clear out this low. Other than that, we don't have anyone near. So you can see how this is working fast. Really nice. Yeah, but that's kind of it. Let's check out also the anchor view app from the lows from highs. Okay, this is where we got the monthly open. Oh yeah, that's it. I think what it is. Sir, cheers, storm. Cheers, bro. Okay, let's go on and check out some other things. So what will we do is check out, okay, so you can see here you had another high volume area. So this yellow is basically filtered out, where you got basically where the threshold got broken up. So this is what you cleared out here, and you're getting that reaction. And of course we got this bigger high volume zone, and this is what I'm waiting for, the back. 62K. Yeah, this is a little bit lower here. Yeah, also on spot, you can see you had here the high volume zone around 616, both 1 hourly charts, 1 hourly naked Pono controls with higher volume. So this was pretty awesome. Okay, I need to change here something. I don't know why I have here rounded. So we have the Pono controls, Pono control outline. Yes, much cleaner, much better, guys, much better. Okay, let's check out our next liquidation heat maps, of course. Yeah, so the liquidations, you can see it's mostly down below this current low, and that's kind of it from liquidations wise. Here you had that bigger liquidation, which we already cleared out. Lower liquidations are still below the range lows. Also on higher time frames, as you can see, most of the liquidations on the higher time frames are below us. So below us again, upside honestly not that much, but a new low to be created would be perfect. So maybe potentially from here, maybe I would not even expect that much of a bounce, but maybe we get some sort of small bounce and then go and take out the low. This is why I say first you check out the main context of candlesticks, and then you go and clear out what's actually going on and modify your plans and ideas where you should take profits, stop losses, and so on. Okay, let's go to our volume profiles and TPO. The market profiles. 4 lows created today. 4 lows are still here below us, which still was not clear. We have the daily imbalance, so this is basically 6, 3, 631, 631. Oh, this is higher. 61 is basically here. We have the single print shift. Okay. Scheiße, we got the single prints here. Okay, there was also the volume point of control. Volume point of control is here also 589. That's basically 589. Yeah, that's basically our 6 hourly order block zone. Yeah, that's kind of it. Time point of control shift. Fuck, if this happens, now we are getting the discrepancy on the weekly profile. Really bigger discrepancy. We still have few days left, but also the weekly point of control is around 599. 599. This is still here. Shit. We know we got that 4 hourly naked ugly close that still was not cleared. Also the lower range volume was still probably not back tested, so we have this range here. You have the volume point of control 599, and that's basically the weekly point of control that's still left untapped. So okay. Okay. Monthly point of control was here, our low 579, but we still got a naked weekly point of control. I'll show you in a second. So this is if price starts to break down. Keep in mind, guys, 543 is a nice level. Point of control, volume point of control, keep an eye on this one if we start breaking this current range. Fuck yeah, this is something I hate, where you have two good levels but they're so close to each other. Honestly, yeah, fuck. Another idea to the plan, potential idea, where we got the weekly point of control 60, so 59.9, 61, 60.2. Let's mark this up. 62 to 9599, something like this. Maybe this will not work, so you have to have another plan. So if price does, yeah, shit, this will be a hard one. We have so nice beautiful levels, but it's really hard to choose now the right one. Yeah, value area low is right here. Maybe forget what I told you, but the second idea, potential idea, is maybe not taking out this SFP. Maybe we don't get a reaction. Again, depends everything what will happen once we take out this low. But if we start dipping on FOMC, range, backtest the point of control, deviate from the value area, just quickly come back, hold on to that volume, maybe the point of control shifts down to this area, then looking for that upside move. If we don't get something like this, if you impulse down here and start to backtest the 6 hourly order block, then probably we're gonna dip lower. So depend, like, this is, guys, this is range trading, and you have to, like, the levels are clear, they are valid. But the levels do not work just one way. All levels can work both ways. If you impulse, if you backtest through it, if you get decent volume, if you get traders trapped. So potentially the ideal, let's say, for example, traders trapped, you have this level here. Price goes down, ranges a little bit, makes a small move up, you have a lot of longs entering here, and then you make the impulse down, creating lots of liquidations, lots of stop losses, but not all of those traders get stopped out. Some of them still did not set stop loss and they get scared here and they want to close the trade at break even. And that's where and why, like that's just normal support and resistance. So SR flips, these are your basic things. And then when price starts to come back to that area to backtest the previous support, we got a lot of longs, people will try to backtest, close the break even, so longs will turn into market shorts, and that's where you can get a bigger crash. So that's why all of these levels are important, but you have to know how to trade them also vice versa. So not just one way, but look for the things, the basic structure that I also, when I trade order blocks, I created also a lesson video that you can see in MMT, where I talked about how I trade order blocks. So the things where if an order block gets broken, how you can trade it vice versa. Okay, can you share the templates? That will be really helpful. Yeah, man, I just talked a few minutes ago about those templates. You can go here, click on manage, check out the community. You have a lot of layouts, so workspaces that many people also, Michael shared his workspaces, and then you just type Necokronos, my nickname, and you will see all the layouts that are already published, and I will be publishing more of them, so this week, don't worry. Oh, Andy, yeah, would love to see your naked chart. Definitely no problem, man. I will publish it. Yeah, I forgot to publish this one previously on V4. I did publish it, so you can keep track. Hello, sir, Zoro-san, welcome. But yeah, this would be an ideal scenario, maybe for now. What I'm seeing, just based on also TPO, a little bit of volume range here that was set. That would be nice. Okay, now let's go and check out our stacked imbalances. Large stacked imbalances here, you can see how they perfectly work. You cleared out to the last imbalance and then got the bigger drop. Now we got new stacked imbalances here on this zone, 632, 632. Yeah, if somebody would, like, again, we are here trading paper money, but if somebody would be looking for a potential short here, as you know, we got a daily single prints we got here. We got also stacked imbalances here. So basically your short idea, so your invalidation should be a little bit larger, but don't trade blindly. Look at Orderflow, because something like this, I would trade it something like this, but you would have then a bigger invalidation, guys. Looking for a short idea of something like this. Yeah, you would have a 1%. Yeah. Let me just check where we got targets, labels, targets. Yeah. Precise to quantity. Okay. You can put on your quantity. Oh, nice. Yeah. So this is basically your short. I would give it a little bit more room, but don't just enter because price is coming into our entry zone. Wait, because this might come back higher, might go just quickly tap it, but it's on you to look for that reaction. It's on you to look at Orderflow and decide if you want to enter. No problem, Andy, no problem. And here, I'm facing an issue to setting footprint settings, currently showing no in BTC. I need and volume in M. Toro-san, I don't know. I mean, you can come in Discord and ask HFG, sorry, or Polo. You can tag them. They will gladly help you out with any troubles or understandings that you may face. Toggle quote values in settings. Yeah. Need to change that. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you can toggle quote. You mean you want to change from Bitcoin to dollars? Yeah, you have that in settings, I think, or in settings on footprints. I think this is quotes. Let's go here, footprints, and then you have here quote values. So now I have in Bitcoin, and if you change in quote values, you'll have basically in dollars. If that's what you were asking about, man. Hand pink waving, Polo Trade, the legend. Okay, yeah, so we have some stacked imbalances here for our confluence. You can see how they work nicely. Look at this, cleared out, created a bounce, cleared out the last one here, and the next ones are around 60.5. 60.5, we cleared out those also here before touching the weekly point of control. Mucho bene, really good. Let's check out a few more things. So we have the hyper liquid. This is also already shared. So where you have the most stop losses, a lot of stop losses here. I don't know what they're doing here, but lots of stacked stop losses. So cluster stop losses are still below the current low, which is why I would like still a little bit lower. Liquidations, if you check out the nearest cluster, so this one or this one, you have more liquidations below. So yeah, the bigger liquidations, honestly, yeah, this around 66k. A nice cluster pocket of liquidation is around here, 58. Oh shit, this is too low, 58 too low. Where do we have 58? Yeah, this is around the 6 hourly order block. 60 hour 6 hourly, so 583, 58.3. Yeah, this is low. Drop me a DM, happy to help. Polo the master is here always to help us. Yeah, but that's kind of it from everything that I want to check out. Honestly, on the heat map, what do we have currently? Here we got a couple of longs coming in. Again, a little bit of those shorts, but mostly longs here again. Then we got a couple of shorts, smaller ones, and then again, bigger longs coming in here. Again, smaller shorts, and again, into a bigger limit. Lots of longs. You can see the positive delta, the open interest. And again, here, lots of longs, open interest. So in my opinion, price should go down. Like you have a lot of longs in this here area. Lots of longs where you also have, like, you can see this high, you can see this high. They're pretty far away, but CVD is honestly not that far away. So yeah, you have a couple of nice longs that would be nice to flush down. So another low, especially on FOMC would be pretty nice. Another low, maybe take out this, come back up here. We'll see. Like, I have the levels marked now, what I want to trade. So 3 levels, upper imbalance zone, single prints, a lot of confluences here with the anchored VWAPs, with the weekly VWAP, and so on and so on. We have the weekly naked point of control around that 59, around 60k, with the value area low of the range, with the naked ugly 4-hourly close. Then we got the 6-hourly order block with the quarterly open, with the monthly open, with the naked point of control, and so on and so on. So we have 3 levels, good levels to trade from in this current range for today, tomorrow, preferably tomorrow. And you have lots of limits. You can see the imbalance here. Above you don't have that much limits, but below you have quite a nice amount of stacked limits. So 200, 200, 200, 400, a lot of limits to the downside. I would really love to flush all of these limits here around 60.9, at least 60.9. Yeah, this would make the SFP maybe come back up, back test, come back down to the value area low, weekly point of control, range a little bit, come back 6 hourly, go back up, or break something with impulse, what we want to see in these support levels to become resistance. Lots of trades. Yeah, guys, if you like the content so far, please give us some love. some likes, some subscribe, some reshares, shares with quotes, whatever you feel like doing. Gladly appreciate it. So everything I'm doing here, we have in Discord. It's for free. So if you're an MMT Pro user or Ultra user, you have free access to MMT Academy, where me and Michael are basically constantly posting some stuff to trade. This is Michael's channel also. You have Learning Hub, you have our educational content that we create per each 2 weeks. We create nice educational content which is also available on X, also for free on YouTube. Then we have also our chat academy and so on and so on. So guys, this is all free if you get the MMT Pro and Ultra subscription. So I don't think you don't have anywhere, I think, something like this. Free education, free streams per almost every day, and also get V5 MMT for the same amount. So yeah, I think that's quite a bargain. Okay, Bitcoin is pushing a little bit, pushing up to the FOMC. Nice. But as I said, I would still like to catch that stop loss cluster. Then we have also Hyperliquid data. I don't think there's anything special here. So yeah, longs opening quite a bit here. Lots of longs. Also on Hyperliquid. Shorts. Yeah, you can see what? So you had here longs opening, pretty nasty. Then longs getting closed, and you can see shorts here also nicely opening up a little bit, but then the most shorts opening up here at the lows. Nasty thing. Nasty Hyperliquid traders. But yeah, guys, that's it from my side. If you have any questions, please ask me. I'll wait for a few minutes, still a few seconds. But yeah, if you have any additional questions after somebody watched this video, maybe later on, you can let me know. You can come in Discord, in general chat. You don't have to have a membership. You can DM me. You can tag me in Discord to explain something if you don't understand. So I'm here for all of you guys, with subscription or without. We are here to help the crypto community and for you guys to better understand and to use the maximum that you can from MMT software. So yeah, thank you for joining in, guys. Have a nice day, have a nice weekend, have a nice week of trading. Again, if you're willing, you can put some likes on our content, some hearts, some reshares, subs, whatever you want. Everything is gladly really appreciated. How can I contact you personally? Zoro-san, you can join the MMT Discord and just tag me, Necokronos, same as here. So you have Discord, I think, here below. Here you have Discord link. You just click on it, and then you will be redirected to Discord, which is free. And then you can tag me, man, whenever you want. Go to general chat. Necokronos, tag me. Here I am. Blah blah blah. That's it, guys. Really simple. You can approach me however you like. But yeah, thanks, King. No problem. Come out. Thanks for being here. Cheers. Have a good one, Bruda. Storm. Say, man. Daron dos. Bye bye, guys. Have a nice day. Nice evening.